Well, I'm in the Wisbech area of Cambridgeshire with its endless skies and its wonderful silt for growing roses in. In this area they grow the best roses in the country, and I'm at Donalsdons Roses. They're the main supplier for Parker's. They're also the main supplier for David Austin. The quality of these is second to none. I'm going to meet Eric Donaldson in the fields to find out more about the process. So Eric, how many rose bushes in this field?
This field, we grow about 800,000 in this field.
Goodness me. And why is Cambridgeshire so good at growing roses?
It's mainly because of the heavy fen and silt we have, and also the weather conditions. It's an ideal climate for rose growing in this area.
And why are these roses better than pre-packed?
Well, the pre-packed ones tend to be of a smaller grade. They tend to be of, I wouldn't say seconds, but they're a B grade bush. And we tend to sell all the A grade bushes, go to the likes of Parker's and David Austin's, places like that, where they put them on, and they need a better quality than what you find on the shelves pre-packed. So
right. But these, I mean, these are sold by Parker's and garden centres, but they can be potted and, sold as containerised roses.
That's right. Yeah. You see them in B&Q and places like that. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
The supermarkets often import stuff as well.
That's right, yeah. And a lot comes in from Poland and Eastern Europe, and very poor quality when they come in, you see.
Yeah.
You can't beat England for growing roses. There is our national flower, and it's growing in England.
So the process starts. What you do is you import the planted rootstock, and the rootstock is the old briar rose, vigorous, grows for fun. You import that from Holland, and then you plant that out, and then you've got to bud it on. But first, you need the buds. So the girls here, what they're doing is taking the thorns off, taking the leaves off. So de-leafing and de-thorning looks a nice peaceful little pastime, but I tell you what, you stand up there for 10 hours, you certainly know you've been working.
So there's people been budding roses ever since there's been roses. Now the old briar wood gets slit, the bud gets put in very carefully, then the chap coming behind, well, he's got a bit slightly easier task. He puts now a rubber patch. In my day, it was raffia. But I tell you what, this is back-breaking work. 2,000 bushes a day, you know you've been working.
So once the budding's done, then all you've got to do is leave it in the Cambridgeshire sunshine, let a bit of rain on it, and I tell you what, 6 weeks later, you're cutting off the old briar right close to the ground, and the new growth is away. Now it's going to see off this winter, and it's going to see into next spring. It's going to be growing like mad. Then it's lifted in the following autumn, ready to go to Parker's to be planted out by you whenever you order it. I tell you what, the best roses in the country.
So when you buy a rose from Parker's, you've met the man that grows them in these wonderful fields. I tell you what, enjoy it for yourselves.